everybody. This afternoon has gone very quickly. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here. More volume on the talk mic, it sounds like. Is that what that means? How's that?
That's better.
Still no? One person's pointing at the sky and the rest of you are nodding. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna keep going here. All right. Taylor talked about music being for Thanksgiving and for grieving and for everything in between, and we are full of Thanksgiving for your presence here this afternoon, full of Thanksgiving for this weather, for the support of the Milton Cultural Council, to the vendors that were here today, and to these wonderful 4 bands. We are closing the afternoon with Gregory Groover Jr. and his quartet. I think I'm right in saying that Greg was born in New York but grew up here in Boston. He's a Boston Arts Academy alumnus, attended Boston Arts Academy and earned a full tuition scholarship to pursue his bachelor's and master's degrees at Berkeley. These days, he teaches at Berkeley alongside some of his former mentors, folks like Terry Lynn Carrington, John Patitucci, Miguel Zinon, and Dave Liebman. He serves as assistant chair of the ensembles department at Berkeley. As a band leader, Greg has released several records, and there's a new one coming out, I think, this fall. 2 volumes of the Negro Spiritual Songbook, and his most recent record, Lullaby. He is here today with Jesse Tate on piano, Young Che Young on the bass, and Charles Haynes at the drums. Let's give him a warm welcome. All right.
Haynes on the drum set. If you could give a collective mighty round of applause for all the bands, Anastasia Petrova, Taylor Hobynum, Coyote Jeff. Can we clap it up for them? This has been a really inspiring day for me in that each one of the bands that that we've all collectively watched, whether the band leaders or the side persons who are contributors and making the music happen. I'm a big fan of all of them, and even the new ones, some of the folks that I was less familiar with, I know I'll be looking for all their music in the very near future, and I'm just very thankful to Mark Redmond for putting this on. So can we clap up for Mark Redmond? We are playing some music from actually a soon-to-be released recording that'll come out in the fall. November 7th is the day, if those who want to watch out for it. But that first song we opened up with was a tune entitled 551, and we're going to continue on with another one from that recording, and it's entitled William and Vincent. Hope you enjoy. Thank you all for being a great audience. Thank you. I'm sorry, I wish you guys could hear the funny thing that just happened. But We're not making fun of you. We're making fun of ourselves. So. for one more time from East St. Louis, Charles Haynes in the drum set. He's got a lot of music out. You can hear him. I know you've heard him, whether you realize it or not. Whether it's the likes of the great trumpeter Keon Harold, or the great pianist Cedric Mitchell, folks like Marcus Strickland, Kanye West. He's been all over the world playing music, and he's been inspiring us. And he's got his own band, Lo-Fi, as well. And so I really recommend that you go and check them out, and also be on the lookout if they have any shows coming up. So one more time for Charles Haynes on drums. On the bass, one more time for Young Che Jian. Young Che is an incredible musician, as you've all heard. He's also a great band leader as well. He's got a show coming up, I think on September 19th. So ask him about it after, but he's got a beautiful book of music that'll soon be released at some point, and incredible friend. We've been playing over the years, and an incredible father. And today, I'm very, very thankful. Today's his wedding anniversary, 11 years, and he's here with us. So clap it up for Young Che. Hope for the best. To his left is someone who I've had the privilege of knowing and playing music with for many, many years. I've known him since for more than half my life now, since maybe I was 12 or 13 years old. He's an incredible pianist, great band leader. He's got a show coming up as well, so ask him about that. Writes great music. He's a great educator. Teaches at many institutions, Berkeley, Wellesley, and also Dartmouth. Can we clap it up for Jesse Tate, Boston College. So we opened up the set. As I mentioned to you, all this music, actually, this is, for those of all of you who are here, you're getting the sneak preview of the new record. This one will be out soon. We opened up with a tune that I wrote for my church, and it's entitled 551. And then we played a song that I wrote for my two grandfathers, William and Vincent. And then we finished off with a tune entitled Rain Shall Fall. I always love playing at the UCS Estate and love coming to any event that Mark does, whether it's here or in Dorchester, anywhere. But here is very special, not only because it's so beautiful and it's great scenery, and especially when the weather's great like it is today, it's nice. But for me, I actually grew up, speaking of my church, not too far, right on Sumner Street, was where I grew up for the first few years of my life, in the church parsonage right here in Milton. So anytime I have an opportunity to be in Milton, I feel a special bond with it. So thank you all for being a great audience. We're going to continue on with a song called Good Stuff. Hope you all. Actually, are you okay to hear a brand new song that hasn't been recorded, hasn't played, or anything? Are we okay? Okay, all right, we're all friends here. This one is entitled, and maybe it's justly titled, There's a Last Time for Everything. And depending on how this goes, this might be the last time we play it. Or the last time we'll experience this particular moment, but there'll be many other beautiful ones. So I guess it works both ways. But this one's going to feature our drummer, the great Charles Haynes. Hope you all enjoy. Thank you. right, thank you all. One more time, Jesse Tate on piano. Young Che Jian on bass. The great Charles Haynes on drum set. We're going to play two more quick ones, and I'll go ahead and announce them now. But once again, I just want to thank you all for being a wonderful audience. I've been watching you as I sat in the back and watched the band. Young Che mentioned something during Taylor's set. He said, man, the audience is really, really listening. They're in it. And I said, yes, they've been like this all day. So thank you all, because this actually does not happen as much, and we can feel that. So clap it up for you all for being a great audience. This next one is actually the title track of the new record that'll be out on November 7th. So please look out for that. It's entitled Old New. And then we're actually going to finish something I realize now. We have vinyl. Anyone here listen to vinyl? Show of hands. Beautiful. Anyone here still have a CD player? Show of hands. Beautiful again. I've got a box of CDs and vinyl if anyone wants it. But the last track, the last song that we'll play today, it's entitled May All Your Storms Be Weathered, and that's actually on the last recording, Lullaby. So if you like that, please take it home with you and lighten the load for me on the way back to the car. Thank you all for being a great audience. My name is Gregory. This next one is entitled Old New. Thank you. time for Charles Haynes on the drum set. Charles Haynes on the drum set. Young Che Gian on the bass. Young Che. Jesse Tate, Boston's own Jesse Tate on piano. Thank you all. My name's Greg Gruber. Thank you to Mark Redmond and everyone. Sound person, Ed, Rich, thank you all. And I'll see you over there if you want CDs or vinyl. Thank you.